With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, how do they walk away World Series champions today?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Flip of his glove for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Batting third, the left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the... Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now with the plate, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Altuve.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Caratini ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ian Happ.
High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His 4th long ball of this series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
That is big.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is big. The first
next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Coming to the plate now, YOLO Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, David Bodie. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
David Bodie.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Now digging in to try it again, Tony Kemp. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double.
Leading up for the Astros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, half. 1 away. George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Correa over at second. Chirinos is over at first with 1 away. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-2 home. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under at half. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a pickoff throw to third. Back in standing. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Ready on 0-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Here's Javier Baez as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer so far in the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No balls and a strike to count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player is all over it.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini, as it's grounded sharply to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 2.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Kemp. And that ends the inning. So a 4-pitch in. Ready for another chance. Addison Russell. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Bounce to first. Gurriel picks it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Bodie charging in on it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first. And that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Chopper to short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Astros stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He was a double play victim last time around.
Tony Kemp.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Number 39.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn.
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. There's one on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor Caratini.
Ready once again, Victor Caratini. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Addison Russell, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready for another shot now, David Bodie. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He'll try it again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now, so the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.